With his unique wig and sunglasses, DrDisrespect is probably the most well-known streamer of the last 10 years. Fans of NBA 2K23 can now get that look too. Images posted on social media confirm that skins and accessories inspired by DrDisrespect are made available in the NBA 2K23 game. What more do they have for fans? Let's find out in this video, so make sure you stick with me to the end. So without any further delay, let's get into the video. The release of NBA 2K23. NBA 2K23 is out now on a variety of platforms. Streamer Jake Lucky was one of the first 2K23 players to publicize DrDisrespect collaboration with NBA 2K23, sharing the discovery on Twitter. DrDisrespect on his part had surprised his fans by revealing a collaboration with the basketball sim title. When the two-time champion hinted at a partnership with NBA 2K23 in a tweet, his followers went wild. Other social media accounts have already gotten their hands on the skins that can be earned in-game. The release of NBA 2K23 has hit the market with a bunch of new features and notable changes to the game. There is plenty of content for players to unlock in the first season through the Battle Pass system, with the Twice being one of its big rewards. Anyone browsing through the Season 1 My Career Park rewards will notice a certain disrespectful reward at level 8. The Doctor is here. Suffice it to say, with the addition of Doc to the rewards list, fans are now even more excited to see their favorite streamer's trademark look in the recently released basketball game. The news is especially exciting because the streamer is known for being very tall and has won back-to-back NBA Jam tournaments in 1993 and 1994, making him a two-time blockbuster video game world champion. This won't be the first time that a game has used the streamer's well-known look. In games like Fortnite, PUBG, and Rogue Company, DrDisrespect has had skins before. Let's look at some features of the NBA 2K23. There are several different editions to choose from when it comes to the 2023 title, from the entry-level Standard Edition, the cheapest, to the top-tier Championship Edition. The DrDisrespect Black Steel mullet and headphones are earned at level 8, as mentioned earlier, so it's not just a look-alike cosmetic, it's meant to be the real guy. DrDisrespect isn't necessarily one of the best three-point shooters or dunkers in the game, but he's available as a cosplay option in My Career with this reward. Lower Tier 1 prizes include emotes, My Team tokens, and skill upgrades. As with other modes in NBA 2K23, My Team offers plenty of options for building your team. If you need some guidance, they can help you figure out which My Team starter to choose and learn how contracts work. A major change from previous versions of My Team is the inclusion of player lock. NBA 2K23's The City is huge, and besides DrDisrespect's challenges, there is a lot for players to do there. Because the city is so big, players can now use skateboards, golf carts, and fast travel stations to move around the map quickly. NBA 2K23 is available now on Xbox Series XS, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and Microsoft Windows. There are several editions to choose from, starting with the basic Standard Edition all the way up to the top-tier Championship Edition. Note that the PC and Switch versions of the game are the last-gen form of the game, meaning it's the same experience you'd get on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One. NBA 2K23 is not currently available on Game Pass, but this may change in the future. DrDisrespect is currently one of the most formidable names in content creation, with over 4 million subscribers on YouTube. The sometimes controversial streamer is also working on his own vertical battle royale title, Midnight Society, a new game studio, in late 2022. His debut game, Dead Drop, recently made headlines in one of the newspapers because one of his skins was potentially plagiarized by Call of Duty Warzone team. What do we have in other news? Fortnite Update 21.51 kicks off Fire with Fire Week and brings changes to in-game purchases. Epic Games is raising the temperature in Fortnite. The V21.51 update has arrived in Battle Royale mode and in the game in general. It both unleashes some spicy weapons and makes significant changes to how the in-game store works. First, the firearms. From now until Tuesday, September 13th, Fortnite is hosting Fire with Fire Week. This comes with a series of new quests, which they can help you complete if you're having a hard time. You can start by arming yourself with the Dragon's Breath shotgun and Primal Flame bow, which have not been vaulted. Firefly jars and chug cannons, which can be used to put out all those fires, will also appear more often. These 4 weapons can be found on the ground and in chests, and you can also spend gold bars on chug cannons. According to a Fortnite blog, neither unvaulted weapons nor increased spawn rates apply to competitive playlists as usual. In one of their recent publications, Epic explained some of the other big changes coming with the V21.51 update. First, all purchases now require you to hold the button down rather than tap it to complete the transaction. This is to circumvent the occurrence of erroneous clicks. The window for canceling and refunding purchases has also been extended. You can now void in-game cosmetic purchases made with V-Bucks until you equip the item in-game, or until 24 hours have passed, whichever comes first, the maker says. And don't forget that you can always check how much money you've spent on Fortnite as well. Finally, the V21.51 update brings some social changes. There are more privacy settings for in-game chat, and parental controls have been moved to the main lobby menu. The The latter should be good for any parents worried about Fortnite players. Likewise, there are new default privacy settings for anyone under 18 creating a new account. Expect these types of content updates to continue in perpetuity. Data miners have already found the alleged Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse cosmetics. These should arrive next season. Next up, God of War Ragnarok Family Portrait Series reveals Odin and more Aesir gods. Between uncharted realms like Svartalheim and elemental attacks of fire and ice, God of War Ragnarok will offer many new experiences for players when it releases in a few months. There will also be new gods for Kratos to face, and we'll be taking a close look at them soon. As announced in the recent publication from PlayStation, Ragnarok will receive a set of family portraits, 5 pieces of artwork by 5 artists, each depicting a number of characters from the games. Contemporary artist Drew Merritt is the first. His piece, called The Bear and the Wolf, is about Kratos and Atreus. It will be shown for the first time on September 13th. Comics artist Emma Rios has drawn for series like Doctor Strange and Daredevil, and her piece, The Dwarves, will feature brothers Brock and Sindri, hailing from the aforementioned Svartalfheim. This will be revealed on September 20th. Each procedural piece continues this weekly release schedule. Third place is illustrator Amina Tempest, who previously worked with God of War IP. Heroes of Midgard will feature the newfound family that Kratos and Atreus have brought together. But given that there aren't many supporting characters beyond those in the other portrayals, we don't know who we will see beyond Jormungandr, the Servant of the World. After Tempest comes comedic artist Ja Lee, whose work spans numerous series like Batman, Watchmen, and Inhumans. Lee will draw Freya and Baldur in the appropriate title, Mother and Son. The fifth and final portrait makes fans even more excited, as it goes for video game players and manga readers. Tokyo Ghoul creator Sui Ishida will draw Odin and the Aesir gods in a piece simply titled The Aesir. Even though this is Ishida style and not a one-on-one match with the game, this will be our first real look at this class of gods in Ragnarok. So far, we've only seen Thor and Baldur. This isn't the first time Sony has done something creative in the lead-up to Ragnarok. A storybook-styled official video recap of the whole series was already out there. God of War Ragnarok comes out on November 9th for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4. It will be the next part of the story. So, what next? Well, it might interest you to know that Ubisoft Plus will let players play Far Cry 6, Assassin's Creed, and more free for 30 days. Another gaming monolith has thrown a ring in the subscription services arena. Ubisoft is growing alongside the world's Xbox Game Passes and offering its own subscription service, Ubisoft Plus. Ubisoft Plus will give players over 100 different games to try, and best of all, players can try the service for a month until October 10th, starting today. After signing up for the service, you will need to download the Ubisoft Connect launcher to play these games. The 30-day free Ubisoft Plus promotion will end on October 10th. Make sure to take advantage of this offer before it runs out. So that concludes today's video. If you found the video helpful, give us a thumbs up and don't forget to share the video with your friends and family. Also, do let me know in the comment section what your favorite feature of the NBA 2K23 game is. Thanks for watching. See you next time.